good evening, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with Ancients. I'm Priscilla. This is Heather next to me. And tonight we have the lovely Valerie from Illumination Portal. Now, we've got a couple of things going on you need to know about. Valerie's video is not working, but we can hear her. And I'm pretty rough because I'm in pain from a root canal that I had yesterday. As you can see, I have this lovely jaw. Oh my God. And I just blame it on
I was going to say the 3 injured or.
and Heather fell yesterday. And
so I feel everything today.
Oh gosh.
It's like a triple crisis, but we're going to carry on anyway because why not? I have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
I'm good.
We
As
can
long
blame it
as
on
you are
the-
good ladies, I'm good. And
We're
let's
good.
hope those out there in YouTube land and Facebook are okay with that. Did you simulcast, Valerie? Or
Yes,
No, I totally did not. Do you want me to? I can do it.
if you can. Well, I don't know that you won't do with the
I
fuzzy.
know. Like, should we do it? I don't. It might take more of the bandwidth from
That's
our.
what I was thinking too. Let's don't.
That's okay. I already did, so it's going to get to Facebook.
Cool.
Alrighty, good.
I'm so sorry about this. I don't know
Not your
what's going on.
fault. It's not your fault.
Yeah, you
Sure,
don't
later.
even worry about. Let me put this little thing up for just a second.
The solar flares are kicking our butt. Is what's going
They've
on.
been kicking my butt for a week now.
Oh, I'm
I've
telling you.
had to cancel exercise class since Monday. I'm
Wow.
not a happy camper because of the
Aw.
stupid mouth.
Hey, Keela.
Hey, Akila, how are you?
Akila.
Oh, I pulled a card.
Yay.
Oh,
Sure.
darn it. Where did I put it?
And I did too.
Oh, no, this is it.
I'm gonna pull one.
Hey,
too.
sweet Akila, I'm so excited you're going to be on our channel. I just had the date and I forgot it already. I think
Jayla, I want you to come on my channel too and do some readings.
yeah.
If you'd like.
I'm on ours November 2nd.
Oh, cool. I've been feeling so bad for so long. I haven't even thought of shows.
I know.
Oh, she's tired too. Yeah, there's solar flares, Jayla.
Yeah, they're doing their numbers on us. Don't worry.
They really are.
If you go to the other one, we can show what the cards.
Yep, November 2nd. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Kayla, come on with me too.
You will just give her some dates.
I know. I've been
Definitely.
doing it with her and Jenny forever.
You definitely, Val. She says Jenny will come on your show in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
love it.
Jenny.
Love y'all.
Hey, Laurie Hunsinger, nice to see you. I love we have a Crone Zone tribe. Do you know that we have over 800 subscribers all of a sudden?
That was crazy about the what was that stuff
Podcast.
called? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we all need to
Yeah.
broaden our channel base, so that's kind of nice. Every once in a while I check on it, I'm like, holy moly.
I really need to have
The only
you.
reason I checked because I was adding Heather's video of the Sphinx, remote viewing the Sphinx. I wanted to get that on the podcast. And then I'll put tonight's on for tomorrow because everybody needs to see
All this stuff.
all this stuff we're going to talk about tonight.
Right.
You can see it right here. Your swollen jaw be a little bit sore all over and blurry.
It's kind of bad. You guys
Yeah.
are just having issues. No big deal. I had a root canal yesterday and I'm in pain. So any good juju you can send my way, I appreciate it.
And
And
I was
we have no idea what's going on with Valerie. And
No, you don't either.
zone.
I must have been feeling sympathetic for you, so in order to hurt, I fell.
Yeah.
Bam! Down.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Hey Cheryl. How are
Hi,
you?
girl.
Okay, do you want me to start with the
That-
slideshow or do you want to just talk?
Well, let me just let me just kind of summarize things real quick. This
Mhm.
is a full moon in Aries on October 17th. It'll be around 7:30 in the morning. Um, this is a grand cardinal cross. I'm sorry, a cardinal grand cross. This is like as intense as it could possibly be. Okay, now you got to think Aries is I am. I am. So this is all about us, right? That moon is sitting there right next to Chiron, the wounded healer, also the wizard, right? But you gotta really dig deep down into yourself to find that wizard and to find to take the pause, to take the breath, to not react, because Aries is a fire sign. It's the first sign. It's ruled by Mars.
Right.
To just go. It does not give a you know what. So to understand this, it's squaring. Okay, this moon and the sun are both. This is what the square is. They're squaring um, Mars
Right.
and squaring Pluto. So look at all this Scorpio underlying energy in here too, right? Because Mars and Pluto do rule Scorpio. And what's the next moon? Is a new moon in Scorpio. So
Right.
think about this these next couple weeks. This is going to be a very volatile next couple weeks. And I'm not trying to say that to be, freaking people out, but we can already see out in the external world things are ramping up. It's getting very intense. And it's going to probably stay that way till January. But this is the last these last few months, this last end of 2024,
Mm-hmm.
it we just came out of eclipse season. Here we are coming into this Aries full moon, the second super full moon closest to the Earth. So that's very powerful. We have all
Right.
this super activity. We have this comet. We have the
It's
weather.
insane what's going on up there with that comet, right? Saw that comet go right as we were having that X-class solar flare.
Yeah.
It was, oh,
Mhm.
whoa.
And that was one that just came out of nowhere, I think, because tonight, Comet Atlas, you should be able to see about 45 minutes after the sun goes down,
Oh, is that right?
low on the horizon in the west. So,
Okay.
but that's going to
Oh,
be
I got
there.
mountains in the west. I'm not sure I'm going to see that.
Well, it's going to
Coming up
be there.
hot.
It's going to be there till the 21st, and
Mhm.
each night it's going to be higher up in the sky. So you may, you go out there that 45 minutes, hour after sunset, you may be able to see that. That's a really cool thing to see.
Oh,
Raven and
oh.
I were out there trying to see it, and we couldn't before I came in. But this grand cross, this cardinal, right? Cardinal signs are initiators. Aries is a cardinal sign. Libra is a cardinal sign. Mars is in Cancer, a cardinal sign. Pluto's in Capricorn,
Wow.
a cardinal sign. This is like, okay.
What does that have to do with the Scorpio, with all those cardinal signs with the
Well,
Scorpio?
that I'm going into future with that Scorpio
Oh,
because
okay.
Mars and the Pluto, but the Mars and the Pluto are in play. And we have Venus in Scorpio, and on the night of this full moon, Venus is going to be at 29 degrees Scorpio, the critical aneretic degree.
Interesting.
That's letting you know, right? With Venus is what you love and value, right? With Scorpio, it's about, do you understand every level and the depth of what it is that you're creating? Because we're recreating ourselves in these new energies, right?
Right.
So it's asking us, do with this Venus through Scorpio has been asking, drop all the stuff that isn't going with you, isn't on your team, isn't part of your life, whatever, however you want to put it, right?
Hmm.
So she's going to be there at 29 degrees at night, and she comes back into play again with that Scorpio new moon coming up. So this is weird, okay?
Okay.
Was it her? I'm sorry, no, it might have been Mars. And anyway, I'm not going to keep going out to that Scorpio moon, but that October is a very, again, it's an election year. October surprise. You know how they say that? This is really setting it up. This sets up the whole.
Isn't that interesting? The sky setting it up for whatever.
Yeah. And it's yeah, a lot of this stuff's got to be, we got to see it raw and ugly, but we have to remain
centered and grounded
and neutral observers, right?
Yeah.
We gotta stay in power. We can't give away our power.
Today's card. Go ahead, tell yours.
Mine is balanced. We need to remain balanced.
Yes,
And mine pulled, I got the air dragon, helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. That's the one I pulled for our show tonight.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And that is exactly what we're being asked to do, because this is all, we got a lot of water in here. We got, and look at all the water activity that's gone on just in the during the eclipse season, right? I just want to say something to Diane. Diane, I was like that for about a month and a half. No energy, thought I was dying, thought I was lost. It does pass. It will pass. Just keep going inside. Keep talking to your team. And that's what I wanted to say. The main point of what I want to say tonight. Now, this is a volatile.
Okay, I'm not getting that. I didn't see that from Diane.
Denise. I'm sorry, Denise.
Denise out of water, depression, and no energy. Yes, Denise, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I just want to reiterate, those of you that have come in late, Valerie's having computer issues. I feel pretty rough from a root canal and that I had yesterday, and Heather, it fell yesterday, so she's feeling kind of rough. So we're all experiencing all these weird things.
Now let me say something. Let me say something about all that, right? You see how you had a tooth thing come up. Heather fell. I got this weird internet thing. I was sick for a month and a half. I started to feel better yesterday. That's all this buildup of this energy. It's got to come out. It's going to come out somewhere, right?
Barnett says, I've been weak, tired the last 2 days.
Yep.
I think we're all feeling it.
You're lucky it's just 2 days. We have been feeling it a lot longer than that.
Oh, yeah. I've gone through the depression as well, the no energy.
Yeah.
Barnett said he's been so weak and tired the last 2 days.
Lack of sleep. Nothing you do helps. It's just part of what we're going through right now.
Diane G, it's been a tough week physically and emotionally for me as well, just hanging in there, waiting for it to pass. I had that earlier, a little bit earlier in the year, over the summer. I really had a hard time with depression and just feeling like crap.
Keep trying to surf that wave and don't get caught in the other.
All we can do.
Well, that's what I want to talk about, right?
Okay.
These last few months are going to, for the next 6 weeks, let's just go there. Pluto last night at 12, as soon as we went into the 12th, Pluto stationed direct. That means he stopped. Looks like from our vantage point, he stopped and he's going to start going direct, and he's got 4.5, 5 weeks left at 29 degrees Capricorn. Then he goes into Aquarius for good on November 18th. From now until November 18th, to me, is the darkest, hardest part of the end of this year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm not saying that for fear. I'm saying that because this Pluto is going to dredge up everything that is not authentic, everything that is not true, everything that is not you. Let it go. I just got chills really bad. Really, let it go. If you're sitting there just feeling like you're in a daze and depressed, just flow. I know that's so hard to do because we're told that we got to constantly produce, right? But this is about self-care because
Absolutely.
this next 6 weeks especially, the rest of the year, I wouldn't even let up at all. And I'm not. I'm going to try to really stay focused.
And please just ignore what is the madness outside.
I was just
Stay
getting ready to say that.
within yourself. Stay within yourself. Heal the wounds. Let go of these things, and pay no attention to the madness outside. Just remember, we're creating whatever we project. We're creating.
And-
So,
And I was going to say that I find one of the easiest things for me to do to make me feel more higher on that wave and accept so many things is to just send out unconditional love to
Absolutely.
sending it out, radiate it out all the time. You're doing lots of good for other people as well as yourself, sending out that love.
That's right. And it
so
keeps
true.
you above it. Because the thing is, you want to keep that vibration as high as you can, even if you feel like you've just dropped down below the floor, right? You got to keep reminding yourself, I'm safe. I know I have a team. I know I'm protected. I know I'm loved. I know I'm cared for. What would be?
I got this is what I tell myself.
Right,
I got
right.
I
Yeah.
got this.
Give yourself a piece of chocolate. Eat some ice cream. I know that's not like the most positive thing, but do something in that moment that will pull you up out of it, because
Sing, listen to good music.
And I got to tell you, having ice cream or a piece of candy, okay, you're saying it's not necessarily positive, but how do you feel when you do it?
Right.
It's positive.
Feeling's pretty darn good when I'm eating.
Exactly. So it's positive.
But it's a moment to moment thing. Right? It's moment to moment, and it's going to be intense every moment because of all the stuff that they're trying to tear down in front of us. They're trying to tell us, the world's on fire, but they're the ones who put it on fire, as they're stressing us all out. And we all already have PTSD. We are already exhausted from this crap, right? We just got a few more months to go. Hang in there. I know this is not easy, but the beauty of this moon,
I agree.
okay, the beauty of this moon is Aries. I am. We are recreating ourselves. Focus in on that. Who's that person you want to be? What is it you want to be doing? How do you want to set up every detail of your life that will make your heart smile? Think of those things. Keep focused on internally you, and sending that love out. That's all. I mean, that's why we're here. We're love workers, light workers, energy workers. We're wizards. We're magic.
We are.
Remember that. Remember that. No matter how crappy you feel, I sat up here crying for days, just sick as a dog, and I was like, I can't believe it. I didn't think I was going to feel better, and then yesterday, all of a sudden, I started feeling better.
Yay. Laurie says, yes, yes, yes. I got the message loud and clear a few mornings ago. My guides woke me up. I heard, keep breathing in deeply. Exhale joy into the world. That is all you need to do.
I love it.
That's what mine keep telling me. Don't worry about it.
No, that's what mine say. Just flow. Mine
love is the answer, the power of love. Absolutely.
That's right. And just flow. We're in the I said this on the last time when we were with Diana. We're in the cosmic washing machine, and that thing is just starting on spin. Let's put it that way. And the spin cycle doesn't really click off until January.
Right.
Okay? And I'm sorry to say that.
Spin cycle.
I like Amanda Carroll.
Hang on, let me put what Amanda Carroll said. When I was a server and people wanted a dessert, but not the calories, I would say the more you enjoy it, the more calories you will burn by eating it.
I like the way she thinks.
I do too. That's brilliant. I love that, Amanda.
To remember, Mars is fiery, but Mars is in Cancer right now, which is
Okay.
a blessing. Okay, because Cancer wants to nurture and take care of and make sure everybody's safe and secure. And everybody has all their comfy food, their comfy blankies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherly stuff. Well,
Mhm.
Mars is usually like, F that, let's go,
Yeah.
But in Cancer, he's like, yeah, he's willing to stop and assess and step back and say, what is the best thing for everyone here without being so hard headed and selfish? Now, are we
That's
going to see hard headed and selfish? Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that. But we're also seeing a lot of people awakening. A lot of us are already awake. We already know this is part of the crappy drill that we're here to do. But this Aries full moon, right? The full moon is for releasing. Write things, burn them. Do safely. Do ceremony. Do something to say,
the rituals.
yes,
Yes.
I
Do
am
something
done.
to release anything that's not serving you
That's
and
right.
write those things out where you can, and where
Yeah,
you don't know what's not serving you, write out. And whatever I don't know about.
right.
Right.
Yeah. Anything I can't see. In fact, that's been one of my new ones this week. Show me what I don't know. Show me what I
Mhm.
can't see. Now that, and I always ask for, show me my next best step. But that, and show me what I can't see, has really been enlightening because I didn't see some things I didn't see, right? But anyway,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
Aries has given us the courage to authentically be ourselves because that's what Pluto's demanding in this chart. If
Mhm.
you're not authentically yourself, Pluto is going to pull you through the grinder.
Good.
No joke. And we got 6 weeks of
Good.
him, about 6 weeks of him left in Capricorn, and it'll be hell. Do do, do you authentically, and self care, and that's what I'd say. Hang in there these next few months. It's good that we're releasing, and it's good that we're recreating ourselves. But there's so many forces against us that want to wipe the smile off our face, right? That want to
And
pull us.
they,
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, and they're fighting as hard as they can because they know they're losing.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And they are losing and they will lose, but you
Yeah.
need to keep
They're gonna
And
fight
it's
like
your
crazy.
vibration high
that's right.
during these times. I love it. Denise says, "Oh my God, I can't wait until January. This is painful."
It is
Amen.
painful.
Amen, sister. I'm with you.
And let's say January, February. I don't even want to say January because there's so much change in January that's going to lead to really cool things. But those outer planets or those nodes and things, they take a minute to get in,
Oh, absolutely.
get
There's
going.
gonna be a bit of unrest around there because of the politics going
Right.
on, and
But
there's gonna be that way until the middle of January.
what's that? When they inaugurate the president.
Yeah.
After that, we're pretty good. But it's going to be a battle up until then. They're going to make it. We're going to, in a lot of respects, they could. I don't want to say it's absolute fact, but I really don't have a good feeling about it because they're going to pull every stop out they can because they know they're losing. And it's going to look pretty dire, but they're not going to win. There's no way. Pluto's going into Aquarius on November 18th. There's no way in hell Pluto is going to, but
No, we really,
anybody
the
in
orange
Aquarius,
menace is gonna disappear.
right?
This
And
is
he,
the last gasp,
yeah,
it's done.
yeah, it's done. It really is, but it doesn't feel like it, and it doesn't look like it, and it doesn't sound like it, and it may not for a few months. Stay in your center. Remember how powerful you are. Remember how powerful we are together. Look what we did with those storms. There were so many
Exactly.
people across the world. That thing could have hit at a 5 and took out Florida. I mean, it was. We're just remembering that we can do that collectively too, right?
Mhm.
The more we get to practice that and do that, and unfortunately, I don't want to have to say that, like because of storms and things, but we know that we can stop what we're doing and send love and dissipate things and stuff like that. We're remembering that, and that's the cool part. We're
Yeah.
gonna have all
Heather and
these,
I Heather and I've been working protecting Key West and the
yeah,
Florida Keys for the last 8
And
years living there. And we saw the evidence that we protected Key West during Irma, but we didn't
think
really
about all the
cover
rest of
the rest of the keys, and they got smashed. And from
Yeah.
then on, we made sure we went all the way up the keys with our protection.
Right.
And we still work on it. We still work on it.
Absolutely.
And I always tried to spin the storm backwards to just kind of take the energy out of it.
Unravel it. Yeah. That's
Unravel it, and send cold, 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 weather to it.
cold
Cold
water.
energy
Yeah.
to it, because it's the warm Gulf that has really got it going.
Yeah.
And we did have some friends down there that knew what we were doing and knew they were safe as long as we were there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did a pretty good job of it.
Mm-hmm.
I did
Even
that.
this time, and there's so many people in the world now working on storms like
That's
that.
right.
I know we need to have them for certain reasons.
Yeah.
Mother Earth is doing her thing, but we divert them away from humanity as often as possible. And where we can't divert them,
If we can keep them out of the Gulf,
impact.
we can get them back
Send it
out.
love. Send it love.
Mhm.
And that's an excellent point, ladies, because there's a lot of the female asteroids in this chart that are here supporting humanity through this ascension. I mean, this is like, and they know that this is a volatile time. They know that that's what we're in. We're, that, to me, it's just like, and then Mercury is going to be in Venus. I mean, Mercury is going to be in Scorpio. So we're going to be able to really understand when we hear all this crazy talk out in the world. You're going to know. You're going to know the truth inside of you. You know what I'm saying? The higher consciousness truth. Because that Mercury in Scorpio is going to make sure that we all know that.
Right.
There's no way to BS any Scorpio energy. There's just not. And with that Mercury, Venus, we got those two in Scorpio. We got Mars in Cancer, another water sign, but it's ruled by Scorpio. It rules Scorpio.
Yeah.
And Pluto is also rules Scorpio, co-rules. So
And I'm a Scorpio.
that Scorpio, though, is pulling out the truth, right? The underbelly. It's going to show us the nasty. And it's going to say, now what are you going to do with that? Because that's, and Pluto wants us to stand up and say, we got to clean this up. As soon as I'm in Aquarius, as soon as Pluto's in Aquarius, oh my goodness, all this mess is going to get cleaned up, because it's about freedom. It's about sovereignty. It's about all of us together. Nobody's above anybody. Nobody's below anybody,
Exactly.
right?
Hang on a minute. And let me pick this up
years.
from Lori, if you don't mind.
And I have a comment for her when you're done with that.
Sure.
Lori says, as light workers, we are getting worn out. And that's the truth. Helping to shine the light on all of the dark secrets is not easy. I forget this light is going around the entire world.
And,
It is.
and what I have to say to that is, remember that our energy, you can't destroy it. It will never run out. Our love is endless. So what is being tired is our human body, but not our spirits.
That's
So
right.
if you take care of your human body, the energy and all the love that you're trying to send out will always be there. That's not wearing out, just the body. So take care of your body.
And you know what I think that a lot of us forget? Because I know when I was feeling the crappy as I was the last month and a half, I just kept going in. What did I do? What's going on? Why? And I kept hearing, it's not you. You're clearing for the collective. It's just coming out of you as a cold, as depression, as those types of things. So remember that. We're clearing for everyone. It's not just us. It's not our fault. We always want to think we did something wrong, but we're not doing anything wrong.
Absolutely.
We're clearing. Oh, I love. I can't even get the chat to roll up and down.
Oh, I am so sorry.
It is so weird. Yeah, I just saw
There's some
something.
weird energy out there. You guys, Valerie's information is in the description of this video. So please go check out her channel as well. She's not linked tonight, but please go check out her channel. And if the mods want to put in a link to her channel, that would be great. I'd appreciate that. And please go click like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it if you haven't done so already. I'm ready. Whenever you want to start the slides, let me know.
Yeah, just we're ready. It's just remember to have courage, take a pause before you take an action, and really take those breaths and take those moments before you react.
It sounds like discernment is really
Yeah.
important.
Oh yes, don't react off out of anger.
Look at things from a higher perspective,
Right.
like an eagle.
Right.
Take a step back.
Take a step
Okay,
back.
let's see what we have here.
Sorry, I know it's a lot, but it's important to know.
No, whenever you get excited and you talk about how important thing is, people listen. I listen because I'm like, okay, maybe I need to schedule a reading to see where I'm at with this. And by the way, schedule a reading with her. You get so much more than just astrology with your natal chart or whatever. What do you call it when it's current? Just your current
It's
chart.
the transit reading. So it's but it's a psychic intuitive transit reading where your guides and guardians,
Yeah, your
team.
guides and guardians are talking through her. So, oh my God, I highly recommend having a reading with her.
Thank you, Priscilla.
Yes.
Hey, we got to have each other's backs, and
Exactly.
you are phenomenal.
Okay.
You're phenomenal. So on Friday night, Pluto turned direct, thus ending 6 months of power struggles, emotional upheavals, and fallouts. Expect intense information, intuition, and a surge of magical power. Woohoo!
Yeah, I automatically said when you had power struggles and emotional things and fallouts, I said, and fall downs.
And
Yeah.
fall downs, fall out and fall downs.
So Friday, October 11th, that's yesterday, Pluto stations direct at 29 degrees Capricorn, marking a significant turning point. Pluto's powerful and transmutive energy has been working in the backyard during its retrograde, urging deep internal work, especially around themes of power, control, and restructuring. Now, as it moves forward in the final degree of Capricorn, the changes you've been working through can start to manifest externally. This is a powerful time for breakthroughs, particularly in areas where you've been feeling stuck or controlled.
Now, I had to put that Pluto in there because it's such a big player. It's nothing to do with, I mean, it's within the full moon time period, of course, but man, that's powerful. And the thing is, Pluto, if you're in integrity, Pluto's sitting here, he's helping you. He's really helping us stay above it, you know?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what the next one, because this is another Pluto.
Pluto.
Let me see if I can make it bigger so I can read it.
I couldn't find too many of the full moon in Aries yet.
I think I found a couple of others.
Good.
But they're at the end.
Okay.
Now is the time to act on the internal shifts and growth you've experienced. Step into your power and make bold moves. Take what you've learned from difficult experiences and apply that wisdom to create a new, empowered version of yourself. Release toxic power dynamics or control issues. Challenge what has been holding you back and create breakthroughs. All the introspection during retrograde is ready to manifest externally. Oh, I love it when they have a little mantras. I embrace my inner power and transform my life with bold, fearless actions. I release all patterns and step confidently into my rebirth. That's a
Oh,
good
no.
one. That's
And let me
powerful.
say something about that, please. That is what we're doing here. We are going through a major rebirth. We're closing down like 26,000 years. We're closing down as Pisces age. We're going into the Aquarius age. We are being transformed with this Pluto and Capricorn and going into Aquarius. We are transmuting the last 26,000 years, no joke. So think, be easy on yourself. We haven't, it's been a long time since we've been in these higher frequencies and we don't remember them. We're so used to being in this third dimension and being
Right.
oppressed that we don't even know that we're free sovereign beings of love, you know,
That's
and
true.
it takes a minute. It's going to take a minute, but there's nothing wrong with any of us. And when remember, you're clearing for the collective, and it's not you. We do our dark nights of the soul, and we do our shadow work. But a lot of us
Yeah.
have gone through a lot of that, where we've uncovered many layers of the onion. Um, it's just so frustrating. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry at all.
Nothing at all. And then when you're thinking about the new moon and things that you're trying to do for the moon itself, full moon, how can you think about things like how can I embrace innovation to break free from outdated patterns?
Yes.
Think about those things. And you can write down those things that you can do as things that you want to do.
Yeah.
And what inner changes are ready to emerge into my outer world with Pluto's direct motion?
Mm-hmm.
And where in my life am I being called to step into greater power and authenticity?
Those are all good questions.
They really are.
Make you think.
They do. And
Yeah.
free to take screenshots of any of these you wanted to do.
Mhm.
Remember that Aries is that I am, and this is actually I saw this in a couple places today. Yes, it's a hunter's full moon, but it was also being called the full moon of rebirth. And then I saw one that said the rebirth of the divine masculine. Aries, Mars, masculine.
Mm-hmm.
But with that Cancer there, it's giving him that divine feminine
I
that
love
he
that.
needs to go forward, right? And as they're all evolving, well, so are we, right? We are becoming our authentic. More of our higher selves are coming into our physical bodies as we're going from carbon to crystalline. There's so much that we're in the middle of, and we're just being tossed around, a cosmic washing machine, and it's
We're on
going
that spin cycle still. We're still in the spin cycle.
right. And who are we going to be when that spin cycle comes down? Who are we creating? Because Aries is asking you, who are you? I am. You fill in the blanks. I am. And really give yourself that and it's so scary, right? It's so scary to be your authentic self in this new whatever I'm creating, right? I don't even know who I am.
I think some of us have a fear of success.
Yeah,
I really
sure.
do. Okay, let me read this one. It says
I'm sorry, it's so little.
Pluto stations direct in Capricorn. Pluto, the planet of darker and deeper issues, has been in Capricorn since January 2008 and is now in the final stage of this journey before firmly into Aquarius until 2044 to begin a new era of freedom, liberation, and breakthroughs. Pluto now stations direct after being retrograde for the past 5 months. And when we have a Pluto event in our lives, it is far reaching and life changing occurrence. We can soar to the highest heights, we can rise from the depths of our former selves, or we can crawl on the ground consumed by misery. The choice is ours, and we are given the opportunity to show our best or our worst selves. Pluto will not return to Capricorn again until 2254,
Wow.
when all the beings on Earth at this time will be long gone. So now is the time for us to collectively wrap up the lessons we have learned over the last 16 years and understand how we can use them in the new Aquarian age we're entering into. Pluto rules the underworld, representing transformation and teaching us about endings and beginnings. And the deeper power within Pluto reveals the shadow side of so many areas of our lives. And in the Earth sign of Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, the themes have been around governing authorities, structures, and regime. Pluto came in strong, tearing down entire systems. But during this process, he has made space for us to create something new and improved to be brought into the being like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Mm.
Holy
Well,
moly.
it's deep, man. It's deep. I'm telling you. Ugh.
Wow. Okay, let me shrink back down so I can see you guys. I really had to blow that one up.
And then it says Pluto is stationed direct. He will stay till 19th of November, then re-enter Aquarius.
Hey.
Okay, read this one too.
You want me to read it? I can read it.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the final time, Pluto will station direct in Capricorn on October 11th. Pluto will spend a short stay in Capricorn before leaving the sea goat for Aquarius by the end of 2024. In astrology, Pluto governs power, death, transformation, and destruction. Tiny but mighty, Pluto wields immense power since this planet can represent undeniable change. An excellent way to view this planet is by reflecting on the major arcana cards, death and judgment. When Pluto stations direct in Capricorn, there might be a massive external change in hierarchies, authoritative figures, responsibilities, and karmic duty. Pluto stationing direct in Capricorn will primarily affect the Pluto-ruled zodiac sign Scorpio and the cardinal signs Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Crystal recommendations include labradorite, lapis lazuli, and amethyst for you to feel protected and guided during your transformation.
I love it.
That's good to me. I think that I wish I hadn't read that about the crystals, but okay, here we go with the full moon.
Woo, finally.
In crystals, releasing smoky quartz, black tourmaline, black obsidian, and freenite.
Preonite.
Preonite.
Okay.
Preonite's one of the best for pain too. If you ever get,
I don't have. I have pain right now, but I don't have any preonite that I'm aware of.
you need to get some.
Okay.
It's good.
Abundance, citrine, green adventurine, and pyrite. And then for self-discovery, self-inquiry, and alignment, iolite, rainbow moonstone. I've got a shit ton of that.
Yeah.
Rutilated quartz.
Oh, I love that.
So there you go. There's a bunch of crystals. And I know there's another crystal one in here. Let me see.
Full moon in Aries. That's October 17th. You want to spice things up and communicate your needs and desires clearly. Engage in self-improvement. Learn to love your shadow. Cosmic renewal is on the way. And practice moderation in everything, including moderation.
That's funny.
That's true, though. Really, if you can just chill out and just flow and go with the flow for these next few months, that would be the ideal situation.
Oh, I can't read that either, Heather.
Okay, full moon in Aries. Any wishes you may have made back in April 8th during the new moon in Aries will now start to manifest or may have already come true. Send some gratitude into the ether for the same. A bonfire party may be just the thing to do, especially since October is Halloween month, and that just fits the season.
Well, I have something to say about that.
Mhm.
Because April 8th is when I moved. When I left Key West, I actually left, I think it was on the 5th. So in that time zone, and during the eclipse on what day was the eclipse?
Yeah, that was April 8th. That was that
April 8th.
Great American eclipse.
So
Yeah, you went to go watch it.
Mhm.
I got to see that, and that was when I was moving from Key West to Colorado, and now I feel like I'm headed towards Santa Fe soon.
Nice.
Interesting.
And
So
see
it
how,
really fits in with this
right, you
too.
see how it unfolded? Like you had idea, you knew you wanted to move, you knew you kind of
Mhm.
wanted to do that, you wanted to get the van, and it's all like clicking into place. But it hasn't been fast moving this last year
Mhm.
or two. It has been very slow because our spirit teams are wanting us to be in alignment,
Yep.
authentic. And once we're there and once we've cleared, then this is where it gets, nobody wants to hear this. I'm clearing stuff all the time too.
Me
You got,
too, and I've been clearing stuff since I got here.
yeah,
I've been doing,
20
my
years.
family
30.
lives here, so I've experienced a lot of family time since I've
Yeah,
been here,
yeah.
but I've
And
experienced a lot of shadow work as well.
yeah. And this is another thing like this week, there's going
That's
to be a
right.
lot of drama. People, that's why you don't want to, because just think of all the people who are not aware of what's going on or don't know the astrology, right?
Right,
They're
right.
just going to be popping off with that Aries, with that Mars, just being, forceful and aggressive. When you see that out in the world or even in your own house with your family members, just remain calm, take those breaths, take those pauses, change the subject, leave the room, whatever is best,
Absolutely.
that's good of all.
Just don't engage. Just
Right,
don't engage. It's that
right.
simple.
Thank you.
Okay, super hunter moon, the full moon in
Yeah,
Aries.
super moon.
The super hunter moon in Aries ignites a firestorm of courage, action, and pioneering spirit. Aries, ruled by Mars, propels us to the asserting our individuality, and embracing bold new ventures. This lunar phase stokes our inner warrior, enhancing decisiveness and igniting our passions. It's time to confront fears head on, initiate new projects, and lead with confidence. Embrace the energetic surge of Aries to catalyze significant personal breakthroughs and forge a path of self realization.
Mhm.
And they have like the citrine is for confidence and success. The black tourmaline is for protection and grounding. Red jasper is for stamina and determination. And the bloodstone is for courage and strength.
I do have all of those. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I'll get these ideas and make little mini, little altars with all the
Yeah,
stones and stuff
yes.
and speak my
I
intentions
put
to
them
them.
on my windowsill and my cat knocks them off and pass them around the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and somebody had said how much they love their smoky quartz, and
Ah,
I used to have a smoky quartz necklace, and by the time I got rid of it, it was clear quartz. There was no longer any smoke in it. This was at the time I was told, get rid of all my crystals, don't have them in the house, don't put them away for later, just get rid of them.
why?
Because they were saying they were all taking my energy and I needed it for me for right now. I
They
guess
never-
it was weird.
It's weird. Yeah, crystals don't take the energy; they give us energy.
Not in this case, because it was no longer smoky quartz. It was a clear quartz.
Well, a lot of times, when a stone has utilized all its power, it'll break or it'll go missing
Yeah.
or it'll lose its color, you know. But they're never ever like sucking your energy. I don't like how someone said that to you. I think we gain energy. Like this, I have a selenite right here. This is good for a full moon because this will help you release. The selenite. This clears everything. This is the most powerful stone. One of the most powerful stones there is to
I
clear
have a
that negative.
selenite wand. This is a selenite wand that White Dragon
Yeah.
gave me when I met him in
Ah,
Key West. Thank you, White Dragon. It sits on my desk at all times.
yep,
Yeah,
mine
I have
too.
a small one that sits on mine.
Yeah, it's
Love
important
it.
to
Love it.
to to surround yourself with the tools that we have available to us that we know work. Sage the house, use the cinnamon. Uh,
Mhm.
you want to release, then receive. Call in your intentions, and do that every new moon, full moon. Do that every day
Yeah.
if you want to. We are in such a dense period because it's that end point, right? It's a build up to where it's coming to a crescendo. I can't say the word.
Yeah, crescendo. You're right. A crescendo. That's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah,
It's
and
kind of like the wave is going up like this, and you're just waiting for it to go and
Yep.
release.
Yep, and
That's
that's
how
and
I
it
feel it.
will. Right? It is gonna pop. It is gonna like finally just release and relieve us. We're gonna. I mean, we can't sustain this level of PTSD and stress that we're all. If you're watching the news or involved in any of that,
Oh my
you're
God, I
really
don't watch the news
not
ever.
me either.
Never
you're-
watched the news.
No,
Never.
you're killing yourself if you're engaged
I
in
don't
this
watch really any TV, any sitcoms, any
Me either. I can't stand
reality TV, any of that. Number one, commercials piss me off.
me too.
Can't stand to watch a commercial,
Me
and I
too.
feel that's that way about radio, commercial radio as well. I don't want to listen to their dribble.
Yes, ma'am. And
I'm
that's
really
it,
bad about it.
and I think that's something all light workers went through, energy workers. It's like I can't stand to watch anything phony. I can't watch a
That's what
movie.
it is. I swear, I can't watch it if it's not
Uh-uh.
if it doesn't feel true.
Right. So
Weird.
I don't want to. I
Let
don't
me
care
put
about
this last
movies.
slide up real quick because it's a really quick ritual that I thought was really fun. Just
Mhm.
write out what no longer serves you. Light a candle and ask Source to help you release all that you have written. Then rip up the paper. You don't even have to burn it. Just rip
Yeah.
up the paper, and as you tear the paper, say, I release all that I have written. Let
Mhm.
go and move forward.
Mhm.
Nice one.
Simple
Oh,
and easy. I really like that.
And good for people in apartments who aren't allowed to have fire.
Yeah, you see,
right.
I feel the same way. Exactly. I can't.
But we did, because they couldn't light a candle except one of those electric ones. But still, it's
That's-
perfect.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I tried to burn something, the smoke alarms would go off. I'd be in
Mhm.
trouble.
I know I have to be very careful. I set them off
Why
one
aren't you on
time.
top? You're supposed to be on top. There we go. I fixed you.
The thing that when it says to let go and move forward, this is where we screw up. Well, at least this is where I screw up or used to. I would stop and look back and be like, but I gotta save everybody behind. I gotta save people. You gotta take that off of your shoulders. Don't look back. You can't save anyone but yourself. You can't
Like
help
Dragon,
it.
I was just talking about the wand that you gave me.
Aw.
I can't believe you just popped in. Hi. Sorry about that.
No, okay.
That's interesting. Um,
And
no,
it's
you
just
can't. You have to remember you can't save anybody.
no.
You have to work on yourself. It does. It's immaterial what other people are here to do.
That's right.
None of your business.
That's right.
Business
And,
is
and
yourself.
just like those that are up above us in the other side of the veil, we can help, but we need to be asked.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we have to ask.
Just like, yep, I was just going to say that. And in the meantime, send out love to anything that is
And
uh,
everything.
bothering you or offending you. If it's pissing you off, send it love.
Send it love.
Right.
If it infuriates you, send it more love. I mean,
Yeah.
this is how we get through it. It's the only way through. And the thing is, once we go through these next 3 months, it's we don't
Done.
be over. We don't have to deal with this crap no more. We just got to hang in there a few more months. But
Hunker down. Hunker down.
yeah,
Stay hydrated. Do the
yeah,
care. Do lots of self care.
yes.
I personally drive in the mountains almost every day. I had to take a nice drive up into the foothills
Oh,
and breathe the fresh air and enjoy the pine trees that Heather's allergic to.
oh,
But I absolutely love it.
yeah. Nature is the answer. Your heart and nature keep connecting and grounding, connecting to your team. Any angels or dragons or any elementals, anything that'll come in and give you that instant calmness in your heart. Put your hand on your heart. Tell yourself you love yourself. Self-love and acceptance is huge right now because let's
Mhm.
face it, if we're still ashamed or guilty or any of that stuff, those lower vibrations, we're going to get run over these next 3 months.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
It'll be don't give yourself a pardon, a pass. None of it. If all the mistakes I made in 63 years, if I would have known better, I would have done better. I
Isn't
didn't.
that the damn truth? There were some
Right?
slides that I've got from let me see if they're here.
While you're looking for them, I was going to say, we always do the best we can with what we know at the
Yeah,
time that we're doing it.
Exactly.
If
Uh, we did some slides.
hindsight's 20, it doesn't matter.
it's the truth. I mean, and though we came here to remember who we were. None of us knew that we were going to awaken one day and all this is I'm a light worker and what's going on, ascension and all this stuff. No, I didn't. If you would have told me that when I was 20, I would have thought, okay.
Oh my God, my 20-year-old, 22-year-old granddaughter thinks I'm out of my bloody mind. Instead of being ashamed of what you've been through, be proud of what you've overcome.
Oh, I know that.
Isn't that a great one? We were on the show on Psychic Gene
Yeah,
yesterday.
yesterday I saw
These
it.
slides, and they seem so appropriate from what the sky is telling us.
It is.
Let me see if there's.
There's
Oh,
been
this is really important. Heather, you want to read this one? Oh,
So
sorry.
you go back to it, yes. Okay. Holding space for myself means permission to feel what I need to feel. Space to be just be here. Exactly who I am and to find my way forward gently.
Yeah, that's
I
so
thought
beautiful.
that one was beautiful.
It is. I mean, we got to give ourselves grace and love and unconditional love and the space to remember who we are and not hold ourselves hostage because we made a mistake or we don't know, you know?
Exactly. And a reminder, you get tested the most when it's time for you to elevate. Do not
Mm.
break the universe.
Oh, I
It's
love
almost, it reminds me of
That's
my,
the
my
last one.
mom saying, there's never a door shut without a window opening.
it. I love that.
So you
I
get
It's so
tested.
true.
You really get tested, but there's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ladies, we're at an hour, believe it or not.
Wow.
That went really fast.
That's
Valerie,
short.
did we get everything we needed to know?
Let me just look real quick.
Release, do the shadow work,
Okay.
and hang on. Stay grounded. The next 3 months are going to be crazy.
And
Be
remember that your love and your energy never gives out. You just
No.
need to take care of your human so that you can keep going with it.
Right. And be patient. And what I got down here, use your mind, not your head. Like really think things through. Give yourself time.
Remember, there's only 2 choices, fear or love.
No, I love that one too. Stop, breathe, pause, count to 10. Anything triggers you. And remember, across from this Aries full moon, which is sitting with Chiron, so and in the moon, so it's going to emotionally, physically bring up wounds, or
Right.
have us revisit them, or have us witness them. Just be prepared for that, because things come out of the blue, But
They do.
across from that is Libra. And Libra's there with the balance and the justice and being a diplomatic and being, a lot of planets are in Libra. There's a lot of action over there where the South Node is.
Interesting.
So you send all that crap out that South Node over there with Libra. And it'll just release it. Really, when you release something, that's it. We don't go back and revisit it and go pondering it again, and be
Gone. Let
tolerant.
it go.
Yeah. Tolerant of everybody, because everybody's on their own journey, and just because their journey might seem ridiculous or stupid or whatever to us, focus in on our journey. That's where we are to
And
place our.
release that judgment of their journey being
That's
stupid
right.
or ridiculous, because
Right.
it's none of your business. You don't know what they're here for.
That's right.
And or what they've been through or what they're going to go through.
It's none of our business.
Absolutely.
And Valerie, when are you and Diana going to be on for the full moon?
Thursday night is the full moon, so we'll be on at 7 on my channel. I'll be on with Juno tomorrow night at 7 to do a 4th trunk show of Juno's creations. And she's going to be with you guys next week. And that's so cool.
She's going to be with us next Saturday. I don't know if she's going to do a trunk show or not.
Yeah.
We talked about it. I'm just not sure if she has anything left.
Oh my God. She's got so much stuff. No, it's unbelievable.
Well, I bought myself and my granddaughter one of the witch hat, a couple of the witch hats.
Aren't they adorable?
So I'm excited. She shipped those, I think she said yesterday. They're adorable. I had to buy a couple. Yeah, I couldn't buy myself one without getting Livy one because she'd just steal mine. You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you.
If you haven't, like I said, please go click thumbs up and subscribe and share our videos with your friends.
Yeah.
And we are now using all of these as podcasts. So if you've missed any, you can always go back and watch, or you can listen to them as a podcast, which I think is pretty darn cool these days. So anyway, much love to you, Miss Valerie. Thank you so much. And for being here tonight. And you guys, thanks so much for putting up with all the weirdness going on.
Thank you. I love you all. And I'm so happy that everybody came to visit. And this is part of this energy, right? This is pulling up the crap. And it's sometimes it's your crap, your internet crap.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's physical crap for me right now, but I'm good. Good night, everybody. I hope to see you Tuesday for Empowering Women and next Saturday for Miss Juno. Until then, lots of love coming your way.
Keep surfing well.